Don't skip this video because wants to tell you something. My dear child, I promise you that you will always be adored. Let me to help you unwind body, mind, and spirit. Put everything that is bothering you into my care, so you can give me your whole attention. Astound yourself with the enormous, longer, higher, and deeper depths of my love for you. Celebrate because you will always own this amazing love. A grateful life is the finest answer to this amazing gift. You admit that I am your Lord and Provider each time you give me thanks. Being a child of God, one should receive with appreciation. Send me the offering of thanks, and see how much I bless you. Because I love you, throw all of your worry on me. Here, I extend my hands to take up the weights that are pressing on your heart. Find the tranquility I offer in the quiet of your spirit. It is a tranquility that protects your heart, and your thoughts in me and beyond all understanding. Recall, my child, that there is delight fullness in my presence, and joys forevermore at my right hand. Every comfort and strength come from me. Call on me when you're upset. Tell me when you feel happy. I am with you at every difficult and lovely event in your life, which is a tapestry. I ask that you may be powerfully strengthened by my Spirit within of you out of my great treasures. By faith, let Christ to live in your hearts. Be firmly anchored in my affection. I pray you and all the saints may be able to understand how great, and long and lofty and deep Christ's love is. Know this love that is beyond knowing, so that you may be satisfied to the utmost of God's goodness. You are the branches, I am the vine. They will produce plenty if they abide in me and I in them. For you are helpless without me. Kindly let my words to deeply into you. Have them serve as the cornerstone around which your life is constructed. Keep to my promises when things are unclear. Their solid, safe anchor is your soul. Recall that I am the same now as I was yesterday. I will always, always love you. Loved one, you are. You please me much. Move with the assurance of my love. Let it serve as your protection, your inner power, and the light directing your way. All these things will be added to you when you seek first my kingdom and my righteousness. I am your strength and safety. You're always there support when things go bad. Do not therefore be afraid even if the mountains collapse into the sea and the earth gives way. I am God. Be still. I shall be honored throughout the countries. I shall get earthly acclaim. My child, let your life serve as a monument to my fidelity and affection. Give of the hope you possess. I want my kindness and grace to be shown in your words and deeds. Be a ray of hope and consolation to people in your immediate vicinity. Afraid is not in my love. Perfect love drives out fear. So go fearlessly, enjoy life, and love profoundly. My strength is perfected in weakness, and my grace is enough for you. Stronger by my love, full of my spirit, and equipped to greet every new day. With courage and hope, I am with you always, even until the end of the age. You will find me leading you there. Therefore I ask you to be prepared to take a chance. I want you to know that, although it looks dangerous, here is the safest location for you. Understandable as it is, your want for a risk-free life represents a kind of unbelief, a subliminal obstacle to the level of confidence and trust I am calling you to. Living near to me means overcoming your dread of unknowns and dangers. In your spiritual development, you are presently at a critical juncture. You have to give up your tendency to play it safe if you are to follow me completely. Give me the opportunity to walk you through this day. The most dangerous routes can be walked fearlessly. When your attention is fully on me, you will learn to unwind and relish the experience of our trip together in due course. Recall that my heavenly presence surrounds and defends you under all conditions as long as you remain near me. You are with me, therefore I will not fear evil even though I am walking through the valley of the shadow of death. I am comforted by your staff and rod. Psalm chapter 20 verses 3–4. Your compass in trying and uncertain times is this guarantee. My presence is your constant consolation and guide in the deepest valleys, and at the times when shadows loom huge. I, the Lord, have never abandoned those who seek me. Thus those who know my name will trust me. Psalm 9–10. I am always faithful and I am always loving. Being a God who keeps His word, I pledge to you eternal loyalty. You'll come upon me when you really look for me, and you will discover in me the courage, peace, and power you need to take on any obstacle. Serving me means following me, and my servant will be everywhere I am. The one that serves me will be honored by my Father. 12–26. It is to follow me to serve, and traversing pathways that the world may consider dangerous or unusual is what it means to follow me frequently. These are the routes, though, where real faith is tested and deepened. My Father would honor you for your service to me, and your readiness to follow where I lead. Child, I call you to a life of confidence and trust in me, not to one of ease and predictability. Challenges abound on the journey of faith. More accurately, it is a voyage characterized by dependence on my grace and sovereignty. You will have times in your walk with me where you will be called upon and your faith tested. Think on the words said to Mary. If you want to be steadfast in the face of dread and uncertainty, the power of the Most High will overshadow you, and the Holy Spirit will descend upon you. The Son of God will thus be the title given to the Holy One to be born. Luke chapter 1 verse 35. This mystery, the Word becoming flesh and living among you, discloses my glory, the glory of the one and only, who came from the Father full of love and truth. John chapter 1 verse 14. A foundation of your faith. This reality is a deep revelation of my grace and love. Recall the voyage described in Matthew chapter 2911 of the wise men. They tracked the star they had seen in the east, until it brought them to the little kid I was. Huge was their happiness, their real thanksgiving. They laid the presents of myrrh, frankincense, and gold before me in modest worship. Your own spiritual path can be modeled by their reverent and faith-filled journey. Try to walk with this posture of devotion and reverence every day. Follow my light, rejoice in my presence, and give of yourself to me, your time, your talents, your whole being. Present your life to me as an offering in worship, prayer, and everyday devotional activities. Look to me, your compass, and find comfort in my presence. When you're feeling uncertain or confused, always there for you, I light your way and lead you through any situation. See the direction and wisdom you need in my light. Seek the tranquility and rest your soul so much needs in my company. Stay tuned in to my voice as you go about your day. Wait for my advice. Be ready to follow me, just as the wise men followed the star. Be sure I am guiding you down the righteous roads, and into encounters with my truth and grace. Loved one, rest in me. Feel awe at the mystery of my incarnation in your heart. Let your life be evidence of the light and tranquility I provide, and worship me in spirit and in truth. Every step of the journey, I am with you, blessing, loving, and directing. Enjoying my healing presence. I understand how quickly, when you come to spend time with me, your thoughts can jump forward to the plans and issues. Here in this hallowed place, let the light of my love to permeate your being, revitalizing and rejuvenating your spirit. I get you ready for the challenges of the day in this calm communion, along with delighting me. Our priceless time together helps to equip and strengthen you. Never hurry through our time together or see it as just another chore to do. This is the attraction of jobs and responsibilities pleading for your time. You are making the right decision when you decide to give time with me top priority. You will never regret it. Psalm 10:54 says to always seek the face of the Lord and to look to His strength. You find the strength you need by looking for my face, and directing your thoughts and emotions toward me. The real fortification comes from these close relationships, not only from the big gestures or important life events. Think on the account of Mary and Martha found in Luke chapter 10 verses 39 to 42. Missing the chance to sit at my feet, Martha was nervous and upset from being so busy with her work. Mary, however, decided to give her time with me top priority, as she knew how important it was to be here. It was not taken from her, because she made the wiser decision at that precise moment. I cordially ask you to take up Mary's position, sit at my feet, pay attention to what I say, and put aside the plethora of worries vying for your focus. Give your tired spirit rest in my presence and your confused mind clarity. Give your concerns to me here, and know that I genuinely love you. You will have many troubles and distractions in this world, but time spent with me is the one thing that is really necessary. Here is the place where your power, spirit, and soul are all regenerated. This is where you are reminded of my power, grace, and love at work in your life, in the silence of our company. Come to me thus, wanting to really connect and communicate with me, not out of hurry or duty, At these times, permit my tranquility to fill your heart. Let my joy uplift your spirit and my wisdom direct your thoughts. Keep the tranquility and perspective you have acquired in these priceless times with me with you as you go through this day. Bring me your thoughts so I may relax and be renewed. It is important to stop and let me to enter your thoughts in the middle of your hectic life with its never-ending demands and stress. Your body will follow your thoughts into calm as they stop running non-stop, allowing you to reclaim a deep awareness of me. This understanding serves purposes beyond simple benefit. It is essential to your spiritual health and acting as a spiritual lifeline in this complicated environment. The 4 dimensions you perceive, the 3 of space, and the 1 of time, do not fully describe the reality in which you live. Beyond them is still another level, one of receptivity to my presence, with its glimpses of heaven while you are still firmly rooted on earth. This dimension transcends the corporeal. This transcending experience was a component of my original plan for humanity, a plan that permits a close contact with me. Remember the start, when Adam and Eve strolled with me in the cool of the day in the Garden of Eden. This was the height of heavenly human companionship, the kind of peaceful friendship I still long for with you. They were driven out of Eden, yet I still extend an invitation to walk with me. I have moved into the garden of your heart, and I long for you to stroll with me. Genesis chapter 3 verse 8 describes that time in Eden, when I was walking in the garden and the man and his wife heard my sound. I am reminded painfully of the intimacy I want with you by this picture. I want you to welcome me into your everyday walk and not hide like they did. Bless are people who have learnt to praise you, and who walk in the light of your presence, O Lord, as Psalm chapter 8915 says. Walking in my light means to be always conscious of your spiritual surroundings, and to acknowledge and accept my heavenly company at all times. I therefore ask you to let me to penetrate your thoughts, and give them my viewpoint and serenity. Doing this will make the mayhem of life seem more controllable, since you will be aware of my constant presence. My calm and clarity can help your formerly restless and rushing mind. Bringing my presence into all part of your everyday life is the goal of this spiritual practice, not running away from it. As you develop this awareness, you will become more tuned in to my guidance, more perceptive of my signals, and more capable of determining my intent in the middle of life's complexity. Come, then, and stroll with me into the heart garden. Permit me to fill your soul, change your mentality, and direct your steps. Your deepest fulfillment and your greatest delight will be found in this heavenly company. Enjoy my divine, healing presence. Give me this quiet time to work a change in your heart and mind. Give me your troubles and concerns, and let me to hold them for you. Rest from your straining in this calm and know in your heart that I am God. Do not follow the Pharisees, who became overburdened with rules and forgot about me. More important to them than a relationship with me was their performance, and their compliance to self-imposed restrictions. Many people are snared by man-made norms about how to live the Christian life even in your day, concentrating more on their performance than on knowing me. Recognize that you only grow more like me in a close relationship with me. This metamorphosis needs time spent with me. Time spent in introspection and spirit opening. Give up your efforts and your prejudices during these quiet times and just be. Permit me to be God. Calm down and know that I am God, says Psalm chapter 4610. I shall be honored throughout the countries. I shall get earthly acclaim. I am acknowledged as sovereign in quiet, as powerful and glorious beyond all earthly limits. Dear friends, as John chapter 3 verse 2 tells us, we are God's children now. What we shall be is yet unknown. We are aware, nevertheless, that we shall be like Him when He emerges, because we shall see Him for who He is. This important reality emphasizes the transformational potential of looking at me. You alter seeing and knowing me. I hereby cordially ask you to set aside the weight of performance-based religion and the self-imposed rules and regulations. Come to me, then, in a straightforward faith, an open heart, prepared to accept my grace and love. Invest time in my company as a happy chance to be with me. Get to know me, and be changed by me rather than as a duty. Let me to settle your heart, calm your thoughts, and expose your spirit to my touch during these times. Permit me to sculpt, form, and polish you in my image. Resting in my presence, let my tranquility to permeate every aspect of your being, giving healing, restoration, and a profound awareness of my love. I lead you all the time so you can unwind and relish my presence right now. Both discipline and art go into living well. Stay with me, the heavenly artist. As I work my ways in your life, discipline your mind to believe me. Pray about everything, and then let me handle the results. My will is not something to be afraid of. I use it to achieve the best for you. Breathe deeply and go all the way down to total trust in me. These are the everlasting arms beneath. Worries and a flurry of chores can easily overwhelm you. In your day-to-day existence, I summon you, nevertheless, to a different way of living. One characterized by confidence and putting your trust in my all-powerful care. Recall that I am God and your monarch, listening to all of your prayers. Listen to me when I scream for rescue, my King and my God. For to you I beseech, as Psalm chapter 523 urges. O Lord, you hear my voice first thing in the morning. I place my demands in front of you in the morning and wait expectantly. Each morning, bring your petitions to me, and wait with an expectant and hopeful heart. Striving in your own strength is not the point of living in my presence. It has to do with having confidence in my unbounded love and strength. Your haven is the eternal God. The eternal arms are underneath as well. Numbers 3327. Always there to support, hold, and get you through. The difficulties you encounter are my arms. You find a safe and comfortable place to relax in me, even in the middle of life's struggles. Have your heart listening for my voice as you go about your day. Set yourself up to concentrate on me in the middle of obligations and diversions. This is about including me into all part of your life, not about adding another chore to your list. You'll discover as you do this that your delight rises, and your fears decrease. Your strength and guide as well as your haven are all in me. I will walk you through every day, guiding you to the correct doors, and closing the incorrect ones. Give yourself over to my timing and my ideal intentions for you. Know that I am with you and will guide you with my love and wisdom even when the road seems hazy. Spend today honing the skill of existing in my company. Give yourself every chance to increase your confidence in me. You will find as you go the joy and serenity that come from living in intimate relationship with me. Settle into my calm company. Give up the performance pressures and the need to look a certain way. Being yourself as you are with a reliable friend is allowed in our hallowed place of communion. Among the best things about real friendship is this transparency. Even if I were King of Kings and Lord of Lords, my greatest wish is to be your close buddy. It hurts me when pretense or tension causes strain in our relationship. I know you entirely. Never forget that. You at your worst and at your best. You should trust me enough to be totally yourself with me. I so much want that. I can bring out the finest in you and tend to and grow the gifts I have sown within your soul in this sincerity. Thus, unwind and relish our friendship as it is a source of happiness and personal development. Think on the deep reality recorded in John chapter 15 verse 13. Nobody can have a greater love than this, to give his life to save his companions. If you obey my orders, you are one of my pals. I used to call you servants, but a servant is ignorant of his master's business. Rather, I have dubbed you friends since I have shared with you all that I have learned from my Father. My love and dedication to you are revealed in this chapter. I gave my life in order to make you friends rather than servants. As your friend, let me to impart to you my Father's enigma and knowledge. When we spend time together, relax and talk to me as honestly as you would a close friend. Talk about your ideas, your worries, your successes, your setbacks. As friends like casual talks and quiet times together. So too do I relish these times with you. Allow your friendship to be a haven. You have nothing to strive for or prove when I'm around. You are loved and welcomed exactly the way you are. Here you may release your cares and find soul peace. In the quiet of our companionship. Have the tranquility of our relationship with you as you go about your day. It should serve as a reminder that you are never alone, and that I am your buddy, fully understanding and loving you without conditions. Never forget that I am walking next to you in every circumstance. A friend who is more loyal than a brother. Amen.